We come to celebrate the days that we spent at Kamp Kewanee. A camp that held its last final banquet 28 years ago. For some of you, it's been over 60 years since you last took a dip in Lake Manatee. What is it that brings us all together? 28 years after camp closed. 9 years after the last reunion. The spirit of Kamp Kewanee is still with us. It's part of us. What we are, in part, is because of Kamp Kewanee. Because of what we learned there, the friendships that began there, the standards that were set for us there. We've come to know, as the years have passed, just how precious, how meaningful those days were. We realize how much our lives have been influenced by the days at Kewanee. We recall the activities, the Red and Black, the Kewanee Theater Guild, the Saturday night productions, the raft and the fireworks on the 4th of July, those freezing compulsory dips. That's right. 1,000, 1,100, 1,200. The Zilch Brothers Circus, camp meets, gathering firewood for the campfire. Must have been a very, very dirty camper. The marionette show, the Fleetville Fair, canoe trips, the Nicholson hike, the Apache relay highlighting the red and black, broom polo, croquet, ping pong, the girls at the end of the lake, capture the flag, laundry day, and camp was so much more. And you'll hear from some former campers and some former counselors as to what camp meant to us. Think about it for a moment. Here we are, 28 years after camp closed, and gathering together to recollect the memories and the things that we all learned and became part of our lives at Kamp Kewanee. And to start off, I think it's only the right thing to do to start off with a couple of camp songs. There are song sheets around, and now I'm about to call on someone who really needs no introduction. He went to camp. He was a counselor from 1946 to 1955. He was a counselor in the shop and pioneering and canoeing. But he's best known because he was the one who read stories to the freshmen at rest hour. Here comes Skinny Ennis. Bob Stevens will accompany at the keyboard.
Can you hear me? Yeah. Can you see me? Oh, 5'5". I was born 5'5" and hairy so I could work in the mines. When I left Kamp Kewanee in '55, Nancy and I had 4 children. 2 boys, 2 girls, 2 married, 2 single. Then we had 4 grandchildren, 2 boys, 2 girls. How's that, Nero, for battles in the books?
Good.
Yeah.
Very good.
They're always telling us about the youth of America. The most valuable resource we have is the old guys. We got silver in our hair, gold in our teeth, gas in our stomach, and lead in our ass. All right, sit up straight. How about pick up the... Have you got your glasses? Got your hearing aid? Ready! Come on! All right, start off with Kamp Kewanee. All right? You'll have to help me along. Ready? Here we go. Ready? 1, you're ready, start. You're ready, start!
We're all for you. You will always be our pride. Kamp Kewanee will all be true. We'll remember all for you were fighting. We will spread your fame far and wide. There is all camps we know. So we'll fight with all our might to keep your honor bright. Kewanee, we love you.
Abe was the one who first sparked the idea of our very, very first camp reunion. And we've gone on. Of course, we had a second camp reunion, and now our third one. And all of this might never have happened if Abe hadn't decided that we should have a reunion, whatever it was, 17 years ago. And what's also really interesting, and I think it was 17 years ago, the first camp reunion was here. It was then Eagle Lodge, and it's changed its name. But it was 17 years ago, this